Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to continue our work in preparing because the frost is here, but I still got some chores I need to do. It is a balmy 40 degrees this morning and it is cold, but I harvested my Vicks plant. Now I need to go and wash it, and then I'm going to try to dehydrate it. So the Vicks plant is one of those things that you can't really do a lot of research on the internet. There's not a lot about it. That water is cold. Vicks plant, and we're gonna put it on the dehydrating trays. Because we're not gonna eat this, I'm not too concerned about it having some stems on it. But I wanna make sure I don't have leaves or anything like that. I don't know how this will dehydrate. I have no clue. Let me go gather my eggs, and I have some scraps of old bread that I'll give to the chickens. Oh, these chickens eat so much. You would not believe how much these chickens eat. All right, let's go give this bread to them. They're all puffed up. They're a little cold today. Somebody asked me, how do I keep my chickens warm? Well, we use a lot of straw. These are chickens that are bred for the cold weather, so they don't mind it at all. Time to move. Let's put this bags in here. Nothing like holding a camera while trying to gather eggs. I need to put more shavings in here. I can see that already. Okay, chickie. How do you get an egg when a chicken's laying? You just reach underneath her. Reach underneath her. They don't mind. They really don't mind. They know who you are, and now if a stranger would try to do this, she'd go crazy. Oh, for heaven's. My daughter, who started her channel, she's like, Mom, how do you do it with the camera all the time? It is, it's a lot of work. People think it's so easy, but making videos while you're working, it's not that easy, especially when you gotta take the camera with you everywhere. Well, I got a whole bunch of eggs. Obviously, I didn't collect them for 2 or 3 days. I don't know. I try to make sure I go out every other day at least, but the days seem to go so fast. That's okay, eggs are fine. You don't have to collect them every single day. Okay, go ahead, package these up, put them in the refrigerator, and then we will work on it to the rest of the day. So I'll see you in just a little bit. I was in the middle of dehydrating my food, and I got contacted that the post office said there's a package for me. So hubby's gonna take me to the post office. Then I need to stop and get some whole milk, and I need to get some peas at the store. So I guess you're gonna come along with me, and we're gonna go and pick all that up. People asked me to give an update on my Fitville shoes. Oh my word, I love them. I have really high arches, and so they give a lot of support, and I love these. I get a lot of compliments on them as well. All right, everyone, let's go to the post office, and then we'll stop at the store quick to get my milk and a couple of supplies. See you in a little bit. Just a friendly reminder, after December, I will no longer be having the post office. There is a new address under every video. All right, I'll show you since we're waiting here. Hubby's going to get some gasoline for the vehicle, and I'll show you what I got. My friend told me in an email that she was sending us some of these amazing cookies. I've had these before. These are really, really good. She said to have on a cold night with some tea or hot chocolate or coffee. As you know, I don't drink coffee, but it would be good to have with some chocolate milk because I love chocolate milk. I just thought I'd show you this right away in the video. Thank you so much, my sweet friend. And now I'm gonna go to the grocery store and just pick up a few items and go back home and finish my day. And I have to work on a lot of videos for the next week. right, so now it's time to wash the dishes and clean up because I'm going to make cream dried beef on toast. But I'm not going to be using cream dried beef. I'm going to be making creamed bologna on toast, or bologna. So it is Lebanon seltzer sweet bologna here in eastern Pennsylvania. A lot of people do not know what I just said. Bologna, sweet bologna. It is like a sweet bologna. So it's smoked and it has some brown sugar in it. And instead of having cream dried beef, we actually make a creamed bologna. And I'm gonna cook that up today so I have it for tomorrow when my daughters come, because tomorrow is when we go to the thrift store. So everybody comes back from the thrift store and they're starved, and it's so nice to have food already made. But now I'm gonna finish out this video by washing all these dishes. Sorry if it's dark, because it just is starting to get towards evening, and that means it's gonna be dark. Go wash my dishes up, and then I'm gonna get started. I shared with all of you my trick, how I learned how to take a bar of soap, and I can use this to wash all of my dishes. It's like a scrubby with soap inside it, and it works amazing. You will not believe how good this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you here in a minute how good it works. It's made for your body, but I make it for the dishes. I still use this. I love this as well, but this is another alternative for anybody who wishes to do their dishes like this using a bar of soap. It's amazing, and the dishes get really, really clean. This one is lemon soap from the Dollar Tree, and look at the suds on it, and it really works amazing. And it's better for the environment because you don't have food coloring and all those dyes. You know, when you buy soap, the soap has dyes in it. So you don't have any of the dyes, because the soap is actually pure white inside it. It's pure white. All right, so I think we have enough of soap there. I'm gonna go ahead and wash up all these dishes. And also it rinses really good and clean. It rinses really good. Now, I'm sure you've seen a million videos on washing dishes. So I'm just going to turn the camera off, and when my kitchen's all cleaned up, well, then we'll start with our meal. I'm chopping up some bologna, and it is amazing. Look how fine you can chop things up. If you want to know how to make SOS, I have the recipe, a full video at the end of this one, and also I'll put the link in the description box below. That is a full tutorial on how to make it using bologna instead of cream dried beef. All right, so now we're going to put some almond oil in it. I'm going to use a mixture today of almond oil and coconut oil, but this is carrier oil. Let's take quite a bit of it, and then we're going to use some olive oil. Olive oil is the cheapest way to go. This is how I made the Vicks infused oil, and it will last for about 6 to 8 weeks before we filter it and make salve. If you want to know how to make infused oil using any herb, I will share that video at the end of this one and in the description box below. We're going to go ahead and stir it, make sure there's no air bubbles. All right, now we're going to make sure that we have this labeled, and we'll wait 6 to 8 weeks until we make the salve. All right, everybody, we got that finished. Now I'm going to go and make our meal for tomorrow, and I'm going to say goodbye to all of you, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me, and there's always something new and exciting happening here on the homestead. Bye, everybody.